Hey Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a general reading for the month of March. We will be pulling cards on a bunch of topics, so definitely stick around till the end so you can kind of see what topics actually resonate with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's totally fine. Leave it for those that need to hear it and then come back for the next month's reading. Just remember, it is a general reading. So just kind of take the information that I give you and place it where it makes sense in your life. But let's just jump right in, kind of get a vibe of the month of March for you guys. What is it for Scorpio? Need two more. Okay. So these are keywords that I'm going to pull from this. We have challenge and growth, endurance, determination, and manifestation and prosperity. So there's a lot of things happening for you right now currently, and that I feel like there's a lot of things that will kind of open up in terms of manifesting. So there's obviously challenges here. There's some kind of growth opportunity that you're just pushing through. You have like the determination to keep moving forward. I mean, I'm seeing that. I don't feel you guys are giving up. That's a very powerful energy, and because that's such a powerful energy, like the strength coming up and you just like taking control and pushing through, I'm seeing the manifestation coming, the prosperity. There is an opportunity for that to happen. So March could be like that segue to that. So let's pull some cards on different topics, and that's beautiful. That's already like a very strong start to this reading for March. We're going to pull some cards on what's going on internally. We're going to pull some cards on what's going on within our work realm, whether it be career, like personal a passion project or hobby. And then we're going to do relationships, whether it's romantic, it could be friendship, it could be family, it could be coworkers. Just remember, like I said, general reading, place it where it makes sense, where it fits into your life. Let's go ahead with this internal thing. Yes, so I'm getting work. That already, like, again, the challenges, the growth, you're putting in the work. You're putting in the work, and if you can see here, there's a plant that you're watering the seeds and you're watching it grow, and there's a rainbow around it, which is beautiful, which is showing me that, again, manifestation, prosperity, something big is coming. So it's not like you're doing this for no reason. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be beautiful, like, abundance. I see your work paying, all that hard work paying off. Let's pull some cards, kind of get a little bit more details from your guides about that. And again, this is like internal, like we're just working our butt off. Like the energy, that passion, the drive is there. So that's energy I'm getting for what's going on the inside. No, I don't think those aren't good. Yeah, put that away. And yeah. Oh. Okay, so there is a lot of like the working energy, like the pushing through. There's like your whole energy and the whole being of what makes you you currently right now is all of this work. Like this is just defining you, and it's just your focus is on that and nothing else. It's consuming who you are, and I'm not saying that in like a bad way because it doesn't necessarily have to be. I just think this is the chapter and this is a phase, and it's almost like you are losing yourself. So just keep that in the back of your mind, because I'm not getting a reading necessarily that it's a negative, but it can be. Like, let's say if you keep moving through this trajectory and you don't stop or give yourself a break or a time to celebrate and just have the gratitude, your next month could kind of be like burnout or something along those lines. So this is just things to be like aware of, you know, whatever you're going through right now, but I don't see anything negative. So the Knight of Pentacles is here, Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So lots of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you guys might be dealing with work stuff and very focused on your careers right now. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like that's the case. And Knight of Pentacles is like the hard work, someone that's just going through the motions, and it's like a slow and steady pace. I don't see you guys really like going gung-ho on that, which is kind of why it's not a negative right now for me in this reading, because I'm getting the slow and steady wins the race energy, and the stability is there. And it's not easy. It is a lot of work. There is the challenge, there is the growth. I'm seeing a sense of the opportunities that are being presented to you, and you're kind of almost like taking them on. And maybe it's just the one energy, but this is the divinely given um, opportunity for stability, for growth, financial growth. Maybe there's opportunity to buy a home, to invest. There's just some things that you are working around when it comes to finances um, and growth opportunities in your business, and that's just consuming who you are. That's what's going on internally. You are your job, you are your finances, you are whatever this project or whatever this challenge is, and it is a challenge because it's like taking you to the next level. And then the Four of Pentacles is just showing me you're trying to hold on to this energy, you're trying to hold on to this position, this job, it really feels like a lot of you guys are kind of almost, either it's like financial like stability that you're kind of gaining through work or investments, as I'm getting investments, but there's something going on right now in the month of March that you're making the moves, and that's just all that it is. And it's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, but you're tired and it's stressful, and it's like you're putting it on as like a grateful vibe because your endurance and determination is there, and you are going to manifest big things. So if this is what the energy is like, as long as I don't feel like any negativity, I mean, keep that energy going. I think this is kind of aligning you with whatever it is you need to do to get to what you are manifesting and what you want long term. Let's go ahead and just pull the career stuff, because I feel like a lot of you are actually kind of going through that right now. So let's go ahead, see what's going on with that. A lot of nice stuff for you, Scorpio. I'm excited for your March. I'm excited for your April as well. Let's try one more time. Oh, okay. Let's do one more time. Let's see if anything else now. Okay, that sounds about right. So I'm getting the Archer, biding your time and planning ahead. Okay, well, that kind of makes sense with the situation. So I'm getting a sense of, yeah, the slow and steady. That's almost in the same thing. Biding your time, planning ahead. I think there's just growth, determination. This is, you're building for your future right now. Whatever your situation is, whatever your career moves, whatever you're thinking, you are building for the future, planning ahead. I feel a lot of it's like investments, like you're kind of like taking some risks that you wouldn't have normally, but it just makes the most sense to you right now. But I'm just seeing that kind of like momentum forward with this. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. I don't like those. Well, all right, let's see one more card. Might be it. That feels about right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So we have the Justice cards, the Ace of Pentacles coming out again, and the Magician. Go figure. Go figure. So yeah, this is the second time the Ace of Pentacles has come out. So there is an opportunity. There are opportunities presenting themselves for stability. And it doesn't have to be a new job. It could just be like, oh, look, like this came to my mind. I want to do this. If you are doing investments, I feel like you have kind of like had like an aha moment. There's some kind of like a aha moment that's been given to you, the divine timing, divinely handed. That's the hand that's coming out and like handing you the opportunity, stability, maybe house that's come on the market that you're just like, okay, this looks like a good investment property or a good investment in myself. There's just something there that's rearing its head in this coming month. So keep an eye out for that. I think you guys are, again, manifestation came out, the magician. You guys are manifesting this because whatever your energy is putting out internally right now is like that hard work pays off kind of vibe. And in April, I'm seeing some magnificent things. If you keep that energy going and don't set yourself back, like I see a lot of doors kind of just opening again, Ace of Pentacles, justice. I'm seeing balance. I'm seeing all that hard work, all the energy you're putting in kind of like balances out and evens out. Whatever you are kind of planning, um, in regards to the future of your career or finances or project that you're working on, just know that they see your guides see you putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting all the time, the growth and opportunity and everything that's there. They see you going through this and they're telling you like, yes, this is aligned with where you're at and you will see the balance of this come out in the end. The good karma, the energy that you're putting out is what you're going to get. So just keep that in mind. Again, all manifesting, all energy. So whatever you guys are doing right now in the career, work, finance department, just keep it going. Don't stop. I don't see any negativity right now. And normally when I see like this whole thing, like you're kind of consuming yourself, like this is you who you are right now. Normally I'm like, this doesn't sound really good, but like it's just alignment. You guys are just hardworking and there's nothing wrong with that. And life isn't easy. Adulting isn't easy. So yeah, it's gonna be challenging. And yes, there's gonna be growth involved. So I say just keep going with that energy. You're in alignment with manifesting something really big. Let's go ahead and see what the relationship department holds. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic. It could be friends. It could be family. It just depends on where you are in life. But let's see what's going on. Ooh, that's not it. Let's just do one more round and see. Come on. Wow, it doesn't want to come out. I'm going to do one more round. I'm sorry, just bear with me. I just want to get an answer before I have to pull it myself. I want to get the answer. Okay. I'm just going to do these two because I'm getting, I don't know. I'm just going to see these two because I don't know. This got two. I don't feel an energetic pull to any of these. All right, you know what I'm going to do? It's interesting because normally it pops out. I feel like it's probably because you guys are just not energetically aligned to relationships, but you guys don't live under a rock. Okay. This seems a little bit aligned. I feel like someone else got this. I'm not going to Mentakana. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Yeah, I just said that's the vibe that I'm getting. You just guys aren't really into the whole dating thing. Maybe you guys are already in a solid relationship. But it just feels like the energy that I'm getting from this is because you're wanting the stability. There's some kind of stability, longing for home and belonging. I think there might be a few of you who are single and might want to have someone that feels like home. I feel like a lot of you are almost trying to build that for you and your partner or you and your future partner. There's just something along the lines of this hard work, this challenge. And maybe you guys might be in a relationship that doesn't feel right because it doesn't feel like home. I'm just getting that sense of like a lot of this energy has nothing to do with you. I feel like a lot of it, maybe a select few of you might be going through relational stuff, but it's just you're working hard to kind of set yourself up for the future. That's the energy I'm getting. That's probably why that card didn't really want to come up. And maybe if there's like a friendship group that you just don't feel like you belong, or maybe you're not really close to your family and you want to build that family. And I think like you're kind of working your way to that. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like you're working towards that, but you're doing it for yourself and or other people or your future person or whatever. Maybe you guys are working together or something. But there's just something along those lines. It's that energy that I'm getting. Yeah. I need one more. It's like the first time where I was like, I couldn't even get a card out. That makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get I don't get a sense a lot of you might already be in a solid relationship, which makes sense. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just not the focus of like the relationship, but I think you're building to have that relationship, if that makes sense. So I'm getting the Temperance, the Star, and the Two of Wands. So that's the building, that's the planning, the Two of Wands right there. And Temperance is divine timing and patience and waiting for that moment. I think there's something along the lines of you building for your future and being patient about it. And I think this is not the month to jump into relationships. And maybe you are dating, that's totally fine. But I think your focus is elsewhere, which will kind of just mean that you're just not going to be in anything solid or anything that will make sense to you for you to have right now. I think just the timing of everything is just not correct. And then with the Star, this is the hope. This is renewed faith, renewed hope. I think a lot of this is because you're kind of doing that for yourself right now. You're putting in the work. You're putting in the work to kind of find that right person. Maybe you're working on yourself to kind of align yourself with the right person so that you know what home feels like or where you belong. And like if it's like a family thing, like I think there's just the renewal of faith and hope to kind of like plan to either rekindle something with your family or just patience to maybe have them kind of like put like, if you're in a bad place with them to kind of like let the fire settle, let the, fire kind of go out before you come back in. There's some kind of patience involved in the situation when it comes to relationships. For a lot of you guys, I just don't see that you even want to be in a relationship, which is fine. Again, there's nothing negative about it. It's just not your right time. It's not the right phase of your life right now. There's just a lot of focus on, there's a lot of focus on yourself to get to the right part of your life so that you can build the future that you want for your own family. And if you're in a relationship right now, you're building that home. You're building that place for your family. You are putting the work for that. And like I think you're being recognized for that, and I hope you are, because your guides at this point are at least validating that you are doing the work. They see that, they're very proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself because you are the magician. You're manifesting amazing things. I think this is such a beautiful reading. Definitely go ahead and thank your guides because they are very, like, you have one of the most positive readings for March in regards to like the momentum, movement, and change, and that the alignment is there. So keep it going so that the next month looks just as good, if not better. If this message resonated, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss the next reading. We will be doing a mid-March reading to see if we're in alignment and whatnot. And then we'll do the following month, 2 weeks after, or something like that. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Thank you so much for checking in. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.